What's your most satisfying customer is not always right moment? I work at a high-end gym. Last Tuesday, this woman storms up to the front desk screaming at my manager, Sarah, about how the pool temperature is completely unacceptable and demanding a full refund. Sarah politely explains the pool is actually at regulation temperature, but the woman cuts her off. I don't care what's some minimum wage, nobody thinks. Get me the owner now. She's making a huge scene. Other members are staring, and she keeps calling Sarah just an employee like it's an insult. The woman starts listing off all her credentials, how she's a lawyer, how much money she makes. Sarah suggests they step into her office to discuss this privately, but the woman refuses and demands to speak to someone who actually matters. That's when she spots our maintenance guy, Mike, cleaning nearby and snaps her fingers at him. You! Is there anyone here with actual authority? Mike just points to Sarah and keeps cleaning, which makes the woman even angrier. She pulls out her phone and starts recording Sarah, claiming she's going to post this on social media to expose the terrible service. Other members are now openly watching the drama unfold. The woman notices the audience and gets louder. Everyone see this? This is how they treat paying customers. This girl probably makes $8 an hour and thinks she can disrespect me. She demands to know Sarah's full name. For the lawsuit I'm about to file, Sarah calmly provides her first and last name, which the woman immediately starts Googling on her phone. While she's typing, the woman keeps ranting about how she's going to contact corporate, the Better Business Bureau, and every review site on the internet. I'm going to make sure you never work in customer service again, she threatens. Sarah asks if she'd like to speak to someone higher up the chain of command. Finally! Yes! Get me whoever's in charge of this dump! Sarah picks up the desk phone and dials extension 101. The woman taps her foot impatiently while Sarah speaks quietly into the phone. They'll be right out, Sarah says, hanging up. The woman crosses her arms triumphantly. Good. Now you'll see what happens when you mess with someone who knows their rights. I'm going to tell them exactly how unprofessional you've been and how you refuse to help a paying customer. Sarah nods politely and continues working at her computer. The woman checks her phone again and her expression suddenly changes as the Google results finish loading. She looks up at Sarah with confusion, then back at her phone, then at Sarah again. Wait, this says you. This can't be right. She squints at her phone screen, then at the name tag on Sarah's shirt. Are you Sarah Morrison? Sarah nods calmly while the woman's face turns bright red. The Sarah Morrison who owns this place? Ma'am, you asked to speak to whoever's in charge. That would be me. The woman starts backtracking immediately. I didn't mean. I was just frustrated. Surely we can work something out? Sarah maintains her professional tone. You recorded our interaction and threatened to destroy my business and my career. As the owner of this establishment, I'm happy to process your refund. However, accepting it means your membership is permanently terminated. The woman tries a different approach. Look, I've been coming here for 3 years. I know I got heated, but Sarah slides a tablet across the counter. 3 years of membership history shows 17 formal complaints filed against staff members, 12 demands for refunds, and 8 threats to contact corporate. You have 2 options. Sign the refund paperwork and leave permanently, or continue your membership under a zero-tolerance behavior policy. The woman asks what zero tolerance means. One more complaint from any staff member or member results in immediate termination without refund. The woman grabs the pen and angrily signs the termination papers. This isn't over, she shouts while storming toward the exit.